What's going on, everybody? 10-Minute Tech here with another video. It's Tuesday night at the time of filming this one, and here's some more screen protectors and cases for your brand new Z Fold 7. Quick shout out to the folks at Ringke who sent me these over to review. I'll leave the links in the description. Thanks a lot, folks at Ringke. They always find a way to take care of me. I just need to make sure that I get it out on the channel. One of the things they sent over, you'll see here, is their cover display, Easy Glide tempered glass. Now this tempered glass, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. This is pretty much a similar tempered glass as you would get to the Spigen. I really like companies who, when they make a tempered glass, it's put together really well. You basically get two in this pack. Again, I'll leave the links in the description. 2 cleaning kits, and then of course you have a frame that already has one tempered glass screen protector in it, and then this is your spare. So basically you would put it in and put it on. Now I'm going to put this on at a later time. Right now I do have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone, so I feel like adding this one, I may not need it. It just depends on if for any reason these cases don't play well with the tempered glass that I have right now. And I do expect it to actually play very well, because one of the things I have noticed is with Ringke cases, the glass screen protector that I've used in the past has either been Ringke Whitestone Dome, they don't have one available yet, or Spigen, and it seems like I get lucky in most of the cases that I use work well with the screen protector. So here are their two options. They have the Fusion and the Fusion Magnetic. Now, I know which one's gonna be my favorite. Just gonna say that. They're the same. The only difference, of course, is this one has the ability to use the MagFit or MagSafe or any MagSafe items that you still have around, your chargers, your adapters in your car, wallets, rings that you attach to the back, you know, that way you can actually clasp the phone, things like that. So here are the two. I'm going to show you both of them, and then you guys can make a choice for yourself. Last thing I want to say, Ringke does make some very affordable products. That's one of the things I've really liked about them. I'm hoping maybe down the line, if they decide to make any other cases, they have one that's offered in a matte color. Ringke's always provided a great matte case for all of their products. So Ringke, if you're hearing me on this video, you know I'm a small channel, small creator. You get a matte version, that one will kill. So let's take a look at these and see what we got. All right, so first let's look at the Fusion Clear. Go ahead and get this one open. There is a little bit here, and I've got an unboxing knife, aka a knife from my kitchen drawer. And that's what we're gonna use to open this thing up. Let me get it out and open on camera here. And here we are. So this is basically what you get in the packet. A lot of the cases that I've noticed that are coming for the Z Fold 7, they're usually these one-piece type things. And with the Ringke, it's got some, you know, tape you can pull from the front, basically exposing it so you can get all that goodness that you have on your phone, especially if you got the blue version. I don't have the blue version, I have the black version. So you can just, it's got some great, let me put that up there, great raised edges on your camera. Ringke does offer some camera lens protection also. I'll go over that later. I don't have that currently right now, but they do have that. And that looks like that would fit great. On the sides, pretty simple, wide open. And what I like about both of these cases, it may seem like odd to say that. Let me see if I can get this in focus here. But what I really like is the fact that there are buttons right there. You actually have buttons for your volume up and down. That's a big seller for me. Again, still thin, profile really slim. The only difference so far in all the cases that I've shown you, the Ringke cases right now have no hinge protection, but that's okay. I think we still got a great case of this. So let's check this out on the phone and see what it looks like. All right, again, you guys may have noticed the light may have changed a little bit in what I was filming, but that's okay. I had to get a little bit of light in here. So here we go. We're gonna put this on now. It does come inside the box. I didn't show you. There is a little bit of an extra strip here, and that, of course, is for this area here. Now, my guess is, after seeing this a few times and then reading the instructions, that this little strip that you get here is just basically an adhesive strip that you can put here, and it allows the case to actually stick to the inside hinge of your phone. So we're gonna pop this in, and I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. Again, it's a one piece, very simple. Once you get it on, you'll just snap it on, and I can tell you right now, it does play well with the screen protector I have on. And I just wanted to put this one on to show you, because this one's not gonna be permanent, but you know, there's the inside. Of course, you peel the plastic off and the plastic looks good. This case really does feel good in the hand. The other thing about it that I really like, it doesn't feel like I've added anything to this phone. I mean, these cases, with these thin cases, again, manufacturers have done a great job. Now, that little bit, that if you want to add that, you're probably going to need it. If you notice, it does flex a little bit out there, if that bothers you. But I think that's kind of preference. I don't think it bothers me a whole lot if I use this case, because holding it kind of sticks. So it's not like it's bothering me back and forth for me to see it, you know, where it wobbles or, you know, causes me any kind of OCD because I don't have a sticker there. But it is actually a good case. All the buttons and cutouts, get that in focus there, they're spot on. And again, that raised area for your camera is great. And one of the things that's good about this case, this phone is a wobbler. Shout out to, I was watching Cam Newton earlier. It's a wobbler, but hey, it's not as bad when you have a case on it. That's why I say you probably want to get a case. So, but this is the Fusion Clear, so I just want to show that again. If you guys want me to get, you know, into detail a little bit more about this case, just let me know in the comments, and I'll, you know, revisit this one if you want to know anything about it. But the buttons are really tactile for the volume up and down, and then of course your fingerprint sensor, it's easily accessible on that one. So this again is the Fusion Clear. Now let's get into the one that I'm really excited. Before I show you the next one, I just want to show you how easy it is to get these cases off. Real simple, even when you have them. It's just as easy as, you know, I like taking my cases off from the back side, and they usually just pop right off, put my finger through. And of course, this is a one piece, or you could put it down and do it the same way. I think you guys saw me do that before, but I usually just grab the inside of the case from here. I had to get my finger in there. Grab it, pop it right out, and that's it. Again, I'm not sure if pulling this apart is going to affect it. I don't think it will, because I've had cases with this little piece right here, because at the end of the day, it's a two-piece case. That could be one. You could pull it apart. I don't think it would, you know, mess it up at all if you happen to separate it and use it as a two-piece, or took this off and then use the back part, not the front part. It's still your preference. So now the one that I'm excited for, the Fusion Magnetic. I can tell you right now, this is going to be the case, at least for the next couple of days I use, until I get some other stuff in. I am due to get Ghost Tech cases in tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one I'm going to use, so I'll probably see how it feels and take everything off. Simple packaging. Ringke does do a great job with packaging stuff. I'll just put that to the side. Just like in the last one, get a nice Ringke welcome sticker. That strip that you'll need, and then your protective film removal guide, which if you don't know how to remove protective film when it has a tag there, then you just don't know how to read. So anyway, here we go. Same type of design as the last one. Tactile buttons, open area for your fingerprint scanner, no hinge, everything's there. So let's put this one on and see. Let's make sure that there's no sticker. Yep, there's that sticker. I actually had it bundled up in there. Let me go ahead and pull this through, and I'm gonna go with it. Now people may think I'm weird, but usually I keep these inside stickers so when I don't use the phone, oh, that was nice pull. I can basically just put them back on the phone to allow me an opportunity. I'll peel that last. To allow me an opportunity to kind of preserve the phone. So again, what you'll want to do if you haven't, kind of go through the whole phases. is here. You know, always, oops, bumpy cam, didn't mean to do that. Wipe down the back of your phone. All right, make sure you got that done there because you want to make sure you don't put it in a dusty phone. And then pop that in just like this, nice and snug. And I will like to make sure that that front is good. I've already cleaned it off. And then we simply just put this snap over the top. Now again, I showed you that strip that came in it. You can add that adhesion right here if you feel like it. It's gonna be totally up to you. And then you just take this back off and oh yeah. Yeah, now that's clean. Look at that. Look at that. Got that mag safe on the back. Easy access. Very affordable case in my opinion. Listen to those. I don't know if you can hear those. Those buttons are real tactile. Spot on with the cutouts for your microphone. Microphone, speaker. And again, it is, you almost have to have a case on this phone. I mean, can you carry it around without a case? Yes, you can. But it makes it easier to open this phone if you have a case, whether it's a, you know, a 2-piece or a 1-piece, because you get this grip. It's so thin, you kind of want something to grip your thumb on and then, you know, open the phone like this. So again, the sticker, there's a little wobble here. You can see it. I'm gonna see if I can put that in play. So there's a little wobble. So for some, you may need that sticker. Me, I'm okay without it. It doesn't bother me as of yet, but if it does, then, you know, I'll just, you know, slide that on. Real easy to apply those. I've even actually bought double-sided tape from Amazon. If you guys are interested in that, you know, I'll also leave the link in the description of some of, you know, the ones that I actually bought, really thin. And you can use that. The only thing I didn't like about those is they really did leave a film. So it's almost better for you if you can, you know, maybe reach out to the case manufacturers when you buy these cases. I've done that once before and I was able to get some replacement strips since I could prove proof of purchase, things like that. Or, you know, just like if I'd not purchased and got them from the manufacturer to actually go put on the channel, you know, just reach out that way. But if you purchase them, usually you can reach out and see if they can do anything for you. If not, they do have on Amazon different types of double-sided tape that you might want to use. But overall, this case, man, it's got some great grip to it. Clear cases are always hit or miss for me. And the reason are they'll either be too slippery, but they'll have all the other areas spot on, or they'll be grippy and then the rest of the case is not that good. A little slight Ringke branding in there. Can I get that into focus? Very slight. And again, this has got great grip. And my thing that I got, I know you guys saw it the other day. Again, shout out to the folks at Speaking, because I got the black one and the white one, and I always pop the white one on my clear cases. Look at that. That is great. I am literally, you can see I'm shaking. The camera's shaking because I was shaking this thing so hard. But this is great. And this is my use case. You know, I open the phone, I'm holding it like this. And then now, of course, with that new aspect ratio on the outside screen, I watch a lot of my videos just like this. You know, and that's usually how I'm, you know, using this thing all the time. So yeah, I really like this one. This is a great case, in my opinion. In my opinion, very clear. You're gonna get some fingerprints. Not saying you have to keep a microfiber cloth on you at all times. However, me, I wear glasses, so I always carry a microfiber cloth, and everybody in my family will say the same thing. How many times am I gonna wipe that phone down? But it's a simple wipe down, and once you wipe those fingerprints down after a little bit, I mean, it shows up really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give this case a win. For the price, it's great. It really is. So, shout out to the good folks at Ringke one more time. They made a good one with this one. So yeah, folks, there it is. From Ringke, you got the Fusion Clear, the Fusion Magnetic Clear. Only differences in both cases, one has MagSafe, the other one doesn't, but they are great cases. Fabulous for the price. Clear cases are always where it's at when you guys want to showcase your phone. I know I have the black version, but the one thing I usually do with all my phones is I always get a skin, and I did order a skin from the folks at D-Brand. I like their leather skin, and I also usually get their teardown skin. The leather skin is just something that gives me a different grip on the phone whenever I don't have it in a case. So when I get those in, I'll go over those also. I'll leave the links again for the description. I'll leave the links in the description. Man, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'll leave the links in the description for both these products. Again, this is a live video. I always say it's just one take Jake on this one. No voiceover, just simple. These things are great. Again, Ringke, thanks for sending me these out to review. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll see you guys again in the next video. Have a good one.